Hello, fellow followers, and welcome back to FanZcene. Last Wednesday on the Physical Media show, Tom from Midnight's Edge brought up this movie, Miracle Beach, which I very vaguely remembered. And after he brought it up, I wish I had that movie so I could do a review on it for you guys because it sounded really cool. Whoa. Thanks, Genie. Welcome to FanZcene Video, where we have all of today's latest and greatest releases, from action and adventure, to comedy, to fantasy, to horror, sci-fi, and some of those rare and hard to find ones. FanZcene Video, the video store, where we have it all. Now let's get on to the review, because after I watched it, I wanted to do a review on it, and I asked you guys in a community post if you guys wanted me to do a review on it, and most of you said yes, so here it is. The movie stars Dean Cameron, who a lot of you may know as Chainsaw from Summer School, and Amy Dolenz, who I always thought was super cute, and she's really cute in this movie too. Just saying that. And essentially, the plot of the film is Dean Cameron's character. He's like your everyday, average type of guy, and he walks in on his girlfriend having an affair with his boss, and he ends up losing his job and his home, and he basically becomes homeless, wandering the beaches, just wandering, trying to figure out what to do with his life. Meanwhile, in the mystical genie world, Amy Dolenz's character, Genie, is assigned to Earth for the first time in a millennia because they didn't want to deal with Earth people. They didn't think they were ready. Now they feel like they're ready, and so she has to go to Earth and fulfill whoever gets her wishes, or else she will be locked in her bottle for eternity. And so Pat Morita, who is also in the movie, ends up finding it first, and then it ends up giving it to Dean Cameron's character on, sort of like by accident, or is it on purpose? So Dean Cameron gets it, and, he wishes to be in bed with two beautiful women in a nice warm bed, and he wakes up the next day, and boom, there he is, in bed with two beautiful women. And by the way, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of boobage in this movie, so this is, a raunchy sort of sex sweet comedy movie, and it's really great. And from then on out, once he meets Amy Dolenz as his Genie, and she explains everything to him, hilarity starts to ensue.
Meet Scotty McKay. He's having what you would call a bad day.
That's it, pal. You're fired.
I can explain everything.
I want you and your crap out here in a half hour.
He's hit rock bottom.
Who are you?
I'm your genie, and you are my master.
But Scotty's luck is about to change. Now he's the master of the universe. The man's on a mission to party.
So now that he has Genie, he starts granting all these wishes, and he remembers this woman from this TV commercial that he thinks is really attractive, that he tried to hit on the other night and failed. So he wants her to be his girlfriend, and we know he can't wish for love, so he uses Genie to try to get this woman, as you see on the cover here, which I don't know why it's not Amy Dolenz, but it's her. He wishes, he uses wishes to try to lure this woman to him because he really wants to actually be in love. He wants to be in love. He wants her as a girlfriend. And so he also brings his friends along, and, he lets his friends have the power of wishes too. And they just wish for crazy stuff, boobs, girls, all that good stuff. And, they're like the real funny part of things. And so, as the wishes go on, Genie starts to sort of fall in love with him, and he doesn't realize it at first, but he's doing good, and he even gives Pat Morita's character a job because they create this big beach property and where they have swimsuit competitions and everything as well too. And so he's basically making this woman fall in love with her, and Genie's falling in love with him. And this woman here is not a good woman at all. She actually sleeps around with him, with Martin Mull, who's also in this, and other guys. And Dean Cameron's character just can't see it because he's just like this everyman who just really does want to fall in love.
He's got everything a man could want. Women, art, friends. But sometimes the most important thing is the hardest to find, even when it's right under your nose.
It isn't something that you look for, it just happens.
As you guessed it, if you don't know and if you don't want to be spoiled, don't listen to this part. go watch the movie and come back. But if you want to be spoiled, get ready. As you guessed it, Dean Cameron's character realizes, that he is in love with Jeannie, and so he confesses his love to her, and she comes back, and she, with the confession of love, she becomes human, and all the wishes that she granted were taken away, and so that's just them two, and it's a really sweet, nice little raunchy sex comedy with a romantic heart of gold, and it's very 90s. I never understood what it is with the 90s. All the shirts that people wore were bright and really baggy. It was weird, and I wore the stuff like that too. It's just I never really realized that, but it's very 90s. It's very fun. I just enjoyed this movie, and I thank you, Tom, for reminding me of this movie and bringing it to my attention, because I had to get it since you brought it up, and I loved every minute of this movie. It's a great movie. It's not a movie that's like going to set the world on fire or anything, but it's just a really great movie. Just a fun watch. It's a fun watch. It's nothing like spectacular, but I enjoyed it, and it's right up my alley because I really like, cheesy movies, B movies, 80s movies, 90s movies, stuff like that. If you have not seen my channel, I'm really into that. So I'm really glad I got this. And I always thought Dean Cameron was a little bit underrated, and also Dean Cain makes an appearance in this movie. It's one of his first appearances. That's pretty cool. I like Dean Cain because I'm a huge Superman fan. And like I said, great boobage. Amy Dolenz is a big plus. She's really sweet and cute in this, and it works out her as Jeannie, and just it all works together. And, if you've not seen it, FanZcene recommends it. So let me know what you guys thought about this review, this movie, or if you have any comments whatsoever, leave them in the comment section down below for me. If you liked what you saw here, please hit like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that if I earned your subscription. Share the video out for everybody to see. Wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I thank you for watching. Please support physical media, because this boutique Blu-ray right here is one of the main reasons I really love collecting and boutique Blu-rays, because you can find stuff like this that is obscure, that maybe you've never heard of, and Kino Lorber is just knocking it out. So thank you guys for watching. Please support physical media, and Godspeed.
Miracle Beach, the most magical place on Earth.